I hope we get into the more local economics of like the brothel industry and the decisions.
I was really interested in that.
Like, it's interesting that you would throw something that's 4 times as valuable in mothering against something that is a $5 hand job.
Yeah.
It seems like a sort of progressive thought too. That it's probably good for the workers that they acknowledge the mental exhaustion, I guess, that goes into like character work. In the brothel, you know, as mothering, you're doing a lot more character work than you are doing a hand job, and you might just be like thinking about your taxes, or even doing something in your other hand, perhaps.
Yeah, you have to be present to do mothering, whereas just hand jobs. I mean,
hand jobs wherever.
Who cares?
Just do whatever.
It's definitely an interesting decision, though, and I think we're gonna get a lot more into it.
It's the season finale, so it has to get into it a little bit.
I hope it's at least 30 minutes of the Urka fight and 30 minutes of mothering and a hand job.
Welcome back to JuiceLabs.
Hey everybody, we're here with the penultimate episode of Season 1 of Black Sails. I'm Corey.
I'm Clay.
Juice.
I'm Jack.
We ended the last episode. Billy Bones.
Billy Bones is
supposedly dead. I don't know if he's dead.
He's probably not dead.
There's a good chance he's not dead.
Yeah, I think we figured he's going to get picked up by the Scarborough.
Yeah. Hopefully.
And then, Vane is going to see big old Viking dude on his spirit quest. He's nearing the end of his spirit quest, so we'll see what goes on with that.
He needs to slay his physical demons to slay his own mental demons.
And that
hopefully.
Right there is words to live by.
Those are words.
Those were words.
Those were words.
To remind us of the roiling pit of despair that awaits the unrepentant beyond this life. And yet does it not often feel as if life itself is...
Dude's a clown.
Don't act like you didn't just give up your god. 1 second.
Fuck Jack. It's gone limp again.
Hey, we've all been there.
What the fuck is your fault?
I'm terribly sorry if I ruined your morning. Shithole of a brothel, which by some miracle of economics seems incapable of turning a profit.
How can you run a brothel here and not make money?
I have no fucking idea.
I think you gave away 45% of it or something, right?
Yeah,
40%
right out the door.
Yeah.
You know, it's been my experience. Setbacks such as these, they often go hand in hand with new and unexpected opportunities.
He's a thief. Singleton stole the page. It was him. He said he has the schedule in his head. And he learned it to stop Flint from murdering him.
Doesn't know what he heard.
Get the quartermaster in here.
I like that. Played his last move.
He's waiting.
Oh, he's got the same scar.
The children of the beefcake.
Yeah, the beef castle.
The children of Beef Castle.
This dude's beefy as hell. I would like to finally see him in scale. This looks like where the Hound went.
Right?
When he was alive.
Yeah.
You wish to do business? She's weak. So she's right for the taking. Give me a dozen of them, and I will bring Nassau in line. How did you know to seek me out?
Is this the actual Blackbeard?
Oh, do you care?
Could be.
Might be.
He's got some like retired, really good captain.
Yeah.
Who found business in the wood industry.
Yeah.
But what is clear is that she desperately wants to leave this place and will say anything in order to make me go with her. Oh, for fuck's sake, enough. What happened to Billy? Captain? He fell. You thought you saw us all as expendable. Pawns. To be used for your own ends. I have fought and bled alongside my men. I suspect there's been other times when we've been expendable to you. And if yesterday was one of those days, then you and I have a problem. Because Billy wasn't expendable. as a son to me. Then perhaps you should have acted like a better father towards him. So I'm to blame for what happened to Billy. Perhaps if you'd intervened when he first came to you with these fantasies, he'd still be here right now.
That's cold-blooded.
It was cold and a tough and interesting move.
You
by
need
Flint.
him.
Yeah.
I'm taking this to the crew. You're their problem now.
I intend to sequester a portion of it.
Sequester.
A portion of it. And no matter how much money they're given, they will drink or piss it away.
Now they have a chance at something better than that. But it isn't going to happen unless somebody makes it happen. You're lying to us. Who says no to this? They'll be rich men in a safe place rather than dead thieves on a long road. I will sail with you tomorrow to take this prize. I'll follow your lead in battle. And I'll take your orders as consort. But when it's done, you and I will quietly go our separate ways.
He makes great decisions, I think.
He does.
Stays cool.
Weighs the pros and cons.
Even says, like, I am going to leave, but I'll be here, and, like,
Yeah.
gives him no reason to object because he's good at his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I
Said he's
don't-
not
I
going to be
can
a
see where
problem.
Flint's coming from with his, but, you know, the best of intentions, but it's too much power. And you know he was going to do something fucked up.
For as long as you sail with him, his orders are my orders. When your work is done, this place will have you back. They'll serve you well.
You guys are like Vikings.
Yeah.
I hope that's Blackbeard.
I mean, if they wanted to get someone that was as big as the name, they nailed it right there.
You were one of us. You were just a boy yourself.
I don't know how he thinks he's going to topple the everything with 12 guys.
Yeah, look at these 12 goons.
Yeah. A whole lot of dreadlocks in that group.
Yeah.
A lot of shampoo getting thrown around.
But you once did. There is a place not far from here where strong men live lives of pleasure, not labor. A place where you could be feared and respected once again. Follow me, and I will show you what life is.
He's getting good shots in.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm surprised. This guy's huge. Vane's so small.
I am dying.
He's really not that small.
You're dying.
Oh, Jesus. God damn it.
Get a weapon.
Throw dust up at his eyes. Oh, Jesus, that was sweet.
Who's willing to give a nut shot? I feel like you can throw some dust.
Yeah, grab his dick.
Oh, he is getting his clock cleaned right now. Oh, shit. Oh, what?
No way.
Well, I did not.
Is he just regular dead?
I think. I think Vane just died.
Jesus.
He just died because he got hit in the nuts.
Can kill you. You get exploded nut syndrome.
Right, he can't be dead. So it's just sand. So like his hand's gonna pop out.
So hopefully he can dig out.
Yeah. He doesn't even have to.
It would just be such a weird place to end that storyline.
Yeah, because he tried to inspire the crew, and then he just lost. He lost the fight.
I wish I had some fruit.
Fruit was slap right
I
now.
need to know your secret. I'm putting up with her.
I was gonna say, well, you know, I don't actually use a brush.
Don't towel dry.
I understand she did.
Just kind of shake it off.
I don't understand his hair at all.
No,
This man's got hair over his ears.
I think you go crazy on the sides, and then I just trimmed the front.
You forced her hand in front of men whose respect she demands in order to run this business.
It looks like he's bald and just wearing like a leather football helmet.
What choice did you get?
Shit, I thought he was gonna be a priest.
I must have you again, madam.
She isn't here.
Man, fucking.
She's taken sanctuary on Underhill's estate.
Her wop had that dude talking to corn just in the field somewhere.
Literally praying in a cornfield.
Had him just talking to corn stalks.
Sweating.
In a sermon.
What does it matter what happened then if we have no life now? Because there is no life here. There is no joy here. There is no love here.
What are you
There is no
talking
love here.
about?
There is a life in Boston. There is joy there.
It's not.
Yeah, no, you don't believe the hype.
Peace. Peace is a big one.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
No war, no blood, and no sacrifice.
It requires an intolerable sacrifice.
That's true.
Pardon.
To apologize.
Apologize? Who will you be apologizing to?
To England! This ends when I grant them my forgiveness. Randall, we need to talk. You're a thief. Randall.
You're a broken record, this
Yeah,
guy.
right.
I
One
tell
note.
you what, who would have thought the half-wit pirate cook had the best morals and values?
I go to the crew and I offer to be your caretaker. I promise to look after you day and night and give my personal guarantee should anything happen. You have earned my share. All you have to do is change your story.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
You're a thief.
Yeah.
You're kidding me. I'm sorry, Mr. Silver.
You're a thief.
Yes, we understand.
You're a thief. You're a thief.
All right.
Alright, this is going well for John Silver.
If you intend to accuse Mr. Silver before the crew, you do so with thorough witness.
But the incoming report of the past today is simply too low to be believed.
Good, Jack. Get in there. Maybe bring someone else with you. He needs to shake these people down a bit.
Yeah.
They don't respect him or her. He gave her way too much money.
Yeah.
Throats while they have wept. Jesus Christ.
Mr. Adam,
What?
5 pieces. Oh, look who's up and about.
What did you just service?
Oh, nice. He's gonna become the number 2.
Because Captain Hallindale I saw leaving your room was enough. A man whose sole desire is to be swaddled in canvas while he sucks on a fat, milkless breast like a nursing child. And the price we have always charged for mothering is 20 pieces. A hand job pays 5. All Captain Hallindale had time for today was a tug. I swear, the body and blood of our Lord Jesus Christ, this will never happen again.
For your sake, it had better not.
20 gold pieces
Yeah.
That's
for
all.
mothering.
Just sucking a titty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just swaddled saying things are
I'm
No.
sure there's some theater involved.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
A hand job is worth more than sucking on a titty.
Well, not if that's your fucking thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess if that's your,
we start to weigh things. It's
Yeah.
just, I'm sure.
But 4 times as much? That feels excessive.
Yeah, it feels like
Well,
too
you
much.
can't put a price on mothering.
You don't have to put. You don't have to put as much acting work.
You can't put a price on comfort.
You're not doing a
is
character
why-
where you're giving a hand job.
That's true. We
Yeah.
saw them giving hand jobs. It was very crude.
Lazy.
Other people can just walk into the room.
Yeah.
Super lazy hand jobs. I'd probably still pay 5 gold pieces.
I hope they talk more about the pricing in the brothel because
Yeah.
I'm
Are
interested.
you going to report back?
You gotta get John Taffer or someone in there.
I'll tell you what, I'd go 3 silver.
Shut it down!
Tell me. We're not crazy, you and I.
The outcome is only uncertain for those who disbelieve. And I believe if there's anyone who can do what's necessary to make it something better, it's you.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not gonna fuck, are
Yeah,
they?
no, I hope not.
I mean, he's fresh out of a relationship. Seems kind of a perfect situation. Oh, goodness.
Oh,
Forehead kiss, okay.
well, yeah.
No, what does that mean, Jack? I feel like you know a lot about those.
Well, when
Man,
my
what is
dad,
it with you today?
when my dad kisses me on the forehead,
Forehead kiss a lot of the time is better than a mouth kiss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or so I've been told.
Pardon me. I think you must be the luckiest half-wit in the colonies, the way this all played out.
don't think he's a half-wit.
Part of me suspects there's something else going on here. I'm forced to consider the possibility there is a lot more of the old Randall in that head of yours than you'll like to let on. But you're no half-wit at all. But a very shrewd operator.
Randall is a fucking, he's an artist.
Yeah.
He's just lazy. It's smart. I think he's just smart and lazy.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm a half-wit.
You're telling me, alright, how is Flint not going to clean shave before the day of the fight with the Urka?
It's Mrs. Howe and the Grunt. Give them a couple of days once they're at sea, the work will take their focus off Randall. Actually, it's not Randall that's troubling. It's you. When the time comes, we need to know that you won't stand in the way. Once we have the money, Flint dies. No argument.
This is so great, man. He's got like the straight. He's the main character of the whole like video game right now.
Yeah.
It's like he's getting both sides.
Yeah, he is.
Got to make a decision at some point.
Yeah.
It's like, between you and me,
Yeah.
I'm taking this money. It's like between you and me, Flint dies once we get the money.
Also, if I was him, I'd be reloading saves going, how the fuck did Billy die? Can I make a different decision?
Yeah, I think Billy's just gotta die.
Yeah.
Dude, this last episode about to be fucking lit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, you're right. There's one more after this.
Yeah, this is the season finale.
I keep expecting this to be so far in the future, but this might be very kind of recent. Or like soon, this decision.
Oh, yeah.
Which ship wins in a fight? I got the Walrus.
Yeah, the Walrus is
Walrus.
beefy.
Yeah.
But I don't think
Best
it'll
ship
be
in the
about that.
fleet, I guess.
Thick boy.
I can't imagine them coming down to that. There's just gonna be so much chaos once they're sailing out there.
Wow.
Do we get a hand bursting through fucking dirt?
Please.
Ah!
Actually, we actually do.
You son of a bitch.
Come on, let's see it.
That's all I want.
This dude just won't die. I didn't think his death was so hasty.
Yeah. Oh!
Holy shit! He's looking like the Predator.
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't hear any bell.
Yeah. Ref's gotta
Oh,
call
looks
it.
like man's gonna need an eye patch.
Yeah.
Huh.
Damn. Vane's the fucking man.
You just all these people think he just came back from the dead.
Showcasing that big swinging dick.
Yeah,
It's
get
got
this
to
dude
be the
some
greatest
underpants.
pirate I've ever seen.
That's why he's the captain and Jack's the first mate.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I've never had trouble getting hard.
Yeah, so
So it
Um,
would seem.
so yeah, what was up with Jack not getting hard?
Too busy thinking about just figures and cash.
I think
and
he's just
Yeah, I
his
mean,
mind was
inflow
there.
and outflow and expenses.
Well, it happens, it can happen to anybody, and I mean, it's a
telling you.
common problem, actually.
I have a buddy
Especially
who,
with marriage. Yeah.
I had a buddy who was it's like 5'8", and he was telling me the other day it happens and it's not a big deal.
It's good, because I'm 5'9".
Well, this was
Who was that?
you're mentally-
What buddy?
You're sitting there. You're mentally doing balance sheets in your head.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what happens sometimes.
I'm glad that a woman whose name I forget, who's the first prostitute, is probably gonna have a role now.
Max.
Yeah, Max might be like a number 2 or something
Yeah,
like that.
she was willing to give up the rest of the whores pretty quick.
Because everyone's just clowning on Jack.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that's how much money I got.
Dude can't even get hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's 5 gold, here's 5 gold pieces.
Or however much.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get Lyme disease, that can affect it.
No, we're past that now. It doesn't matter.
I'm not past
I think it's hilarious.
I hope we get into the more local economics of like the brothel industry and the decisions.
I was really interested in that.
Like, it's interesting that you would throw something that's 4 times as valuable in mothering against something that is a $5 hand job.
Yeah, mothering. You're literally all you're doing is you're swallowing him up, rubbing his head,
It
saying
seems like
it's all right, and then he sucks a tit.
It seems like a sort of progressive thought too, that it's probably good for the workers that they acknowledge the mental exhaustion, I guess, that goes into like character work in the brothel. You know, as mothering, you're doing a lot more character work than you are doing a hand job, and you might just be like thinking about your taxes, or even doing something in your other hand, perhaps.
You have to be present to do mothering, whereas just hand jobs. I mean,
hand jobs wherever.
Who
you
cares?
Just do whatever.
It's, it's definitely an interesting decision, though, and I think we're gonna get a lot more into it.
It's the season finale, so it has to get into it a little bit.
I hope it's at least 30 minutes of the Urka fight and 30 minutes of mothering and a hand job.
And now, I mean, does mothering? I wouldn't expect now when you're talking about prices, you're talking like what's more work for the woman.
Sure.
And I mean, I think hand job, 100%. I mean,
what
if you got to switch hands? Somebody who lasts a long time, though. I mean, you're putting in a lot of work mothering. You just sit there and let them suck your titty.
No, I agree, but I mean,
okay.
You have to be present. You have to be. You know,
this is what we
started
the
whole act.
Yeah.
You have to be engaged.
It's
in
the
theater.
It's the theater.
Yeah, but how much does that even take out of you? I mean,
well, apparently 15 worth of gold.
15, not 15 gold.
If they're good at it,
on a show.
If they're good at it, that hand jobs. I mean, you can knock out X amount of hand jobs an hour because they know what they're doing. Meanwhile, mothering, I'm sure, because it doesn't end the same way a hand job would end. You know, it's like you're paying for this amount of time.
When does it end?
You know what it is? It's a lot more personal.
You're probably paying by the hour instead of by the end
of the It's a time investment, and it's far more personal.
Yeah, because you could say that, a standard hand job, maybe 15 minutes if you're good.
You could put your dick in
60
any
minutes
hole
for
in any
mothering.
wall.
That's 4 times,
that would make sense. You knock out 4 hand jobs, but they're probably paying by the hour with mothering. That's 1 full hour, 4 hand jobs. That evens out.
That guy was a repeat customer.
Sure.
So obviously,
he was well known.
She's good at it.
Also, any business operates on scarcity, right?
Yes.
So if we start from that principle, then we start to talk about who wants. I can give myself a pirate hand job if I'm a pirate out in the 7 seas.
Well,
I can't.
Use the old imagination.
Yeah. No. Where is the mothering? Where is all of that?
You can't fake that.
That's true.
Few and far between.
Yeah. That's a whole different experience. Okay, you see what I wasn't thinking about the experience that goes along with it.
I know you weren't.
Which is, okay, well, excuse me for trying to run a goddamn business.
Yeah.
But,
your business is going
true.
under.
Pirate hand jobs are free.
Yeah.
You just do it yourself.
Yeah. Well, pirate.
We need to see more. We need to see more things on the get more different prices for different things to really wrap our minds around this.
We need different price points. The fact that we only have 2 price points right now for 2 services is really limiting this discussion.
True. Yeah,
I think Flint's done.
Yeah.
I can't see Flint getting out of this. Like once some of the crew knows, there's no. Like we saw in the first episode, once that starts to spread like wildfire, and it already more than one person knowing, like it's over.
You can't keep a secret.
Like once the crew finds out whether he has a good idea and he tries to explain, I'm doing this for your own good, like that's too late.
Yeah,
he's fucked.
Yeah. This is why conspiracy theories that are big are hard to believe, because a small conspiracy of like 4 people in this fell apart in like 3 days.
Everyone knows something.
It's just once you tell someone exactly, it comes out in different ways.
There's too many different people.
Yeah.
It all just comes and falls apart. But
I want to see.
Do you think they take the Urka?
I think they do take the Urka.
The Urka.
I think they take the Urka with large casualties.
Do you think the gold's even there? I hope it is.
I hope it is. I think accountant guy is gonna die.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna die.
Yeah,
1000%. He's too cool and hip.
What is
you
Vane's
bite
role
one guy's throat out, and
also
everyone
terrible
thinks
infection.
You're way cool.
What is Vane's role? What does he do? And how did he not die when he was underground?
Maybe they could have just buried him in some loose
It was
sand.
some loose
It looked
sand.
like he had like a thing over his face.
Yeah,
like
he might have had like a cloth so he could breathe through.
I mean, I think when they were like opening it up there, I mean, that it looked like when he was coming out of this dirt.
Did his dick look like bigger because he's a short guy?
I didn't see.
Is it just a big dick?
I didn't see his dick.
Well, he certainly had that type of energy right there.
Yeah, no, they showed his dick.
I also don't think he's a short guy.
He's like 6 foot.
They
like
say
6'1"
he claims
or something,
online he's 6 foot, but we've seen him very small in this show.
It's because he's next to fucking number 1, and number 1's 6'7".
Yeah, he's gigantic.
6'6".
So Vane, he's got a big dick.
Yeah, probably.
Sure, probably.
And then
he didn't become captain for no reason.
Jack's dick was exactly the size I thought it would be. It was average. It's just an average dick, and he makes up for it in other ways.
Yeah.
Oh, how about the priest boy just talk out there?
Oh my God, he got that.
He had some.
She just had him out. He was just out in the field preaching to like some trees.
Yeah. His whole brain was scrambled.
Yeah.
Nothing made sense anymore.
Took the soul out of his body.
Yeah, man.
We didn't give up all your values and everything in life literally in like 3 seconds.
Right.
Yeah,
it was about how long it lasted as well.
Yeah, it's also,
about 7 seconds of thrusting.
Okay, come on.
And then, well, I mean, listen, we're not going to just gloss over that.
Yeah, no, 100%. He did.
Well, that was last episode, though.
I kind of want Flint and what's her face, Mrs. Barlow, to just go to Boston looking for this good life and just be in for a very rude awakening. Yeah. Just like, oh, look at me, I'm fucking Captain Flint, fucking douchebag.
Yeah. Yo, what up, kid? How the fucking bees doing, guy?
Yo, what up,
guy? Oh, look at me, I'm a fucking pirate.
I'm gonna borrow like $2 for gas, dude. What's Flint gonna do?
Down Mass Ave.
What's Flint gonna do when he's what's Flint gonna do when
I just need like $2.
Yeah, everyone's
roses.
He's at a red. Yeah, so he's at a red light. Everyone's trying to sell him graveyard flowers.
Yeah.
He's just trying not to make eye contact.
I was on Mass Ave the other day, and there was a man on the sidewalk holding roses, really hitting like a Millie Rock, like really aggressively, but like not coordinated, like more like flailing. Just like eyes forward.
Around here, I always make eye contact now, just because it gets it out of the way faster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I look at him and he holds out the roses and I say no.
Yeah, I just no thank you.
Yeah, if you avoid eye contact, then he's just floating around your car for like a long time.
Yeah,
it's also you got to make a judgment call real quick because does it look like a normal guy or does he look kind of fucking nuts?
Yeah.
Because if it's nuts, I don't. Because we've like Jen has rolled down the window and been
Well,
like, no, thank you. And then the guy was like, the guy immediately started telling us about his band that he formed that lives in Maine, but the guitarist they had to kick out because he was a sex offender.
Man, that is
and then it was
so
like,
much information to pack.
It was so
a lot to unpack.
And we asked him if he was cold, and he's like, "No, I'm pretty warm." And then took out his pocket and showed us like 3 nips of like Jaeger. It was like,
Jesus.
That all happened at the red light.
At the red light, and like he just
They're long lights, right?
Literally,
they're long lights.
Literally, we hit the down on the fucking window, and he was just like, "What's up? Do you want roses?" She's like, "Oh no, thank you." And he's like, "Okay, well it's pretty. I'm not cold." She asked if he was cold. No, I got this right here. Also, I have a band. But I used to have a band. I can't do it anymore because the guitarist who was used to be in the band, we had to kick him out because he's a sex offender now, apparently. So he couldn't be in the band. But we still got dreams of being in this band. Guy was like 50.
It's crazy.
Now, what if somebody wanted to actually buy flowers?
They wouldn't even get it in before the red light ended.
Yeah.
They have a lot to say, though. We should talk about maybe getting someone on here for an interview.
Yeah, we could. Yeah. We could try to get
They're always down at that Morrissey.
We can get
we'll figure something out.
A nomad is what we would call them. They're nomads.
I actually saw somebody buy flowers for the first time ever.
Yeah, and I was
not good
thinking,
flowers.
like,
they're bad flowers.
How bad do you need flowers?
You know, when I was in New York,
what are you gonna do with them?
When I was in New York,
maybe you just cheated on your wife.
It was like that group of people that walk in front of the red lights and like the selling stuff, but they were selling cold waters, and it was summer and it was hot out. And he just had a cooler full of water.
Oh,
and people were buying them.
That's much smarter.
Yeah. Around here, they're just like dead flowers, and no one buys them.
Yeah, no, they're all terrible bouquets. It looks like they picked them up like out of the Stop and Shop trash bin.
I can only imagine because your girlfriend or whatever, she's driving through the same stoplights. So you show up at home being like, "Hey, just got you a little something." You show up with like some roses, and they're like, "I know exactly where you bought those. I would like to not touch those."
Yeah, well, you got me roses that have dysentery on them.
I know you bought this from the guy at the stoplight.
These roses have leprosy.
Talking about sex offender flower guy? Yeah, you can keep the flowers.
Yeah, stoplight flowers aren't the best flowers.
Yeah, he was so quick to tell me his friend was a sex offender. I feel like there might have been no friend.
Maybe he was.
Yeah, I have a feeling that he was the sex offender.
Feels like
I'm almost certain he was the
friend. Feels like something you would keep under wraps as long as possible. Yeah. Not volunteer to a random person before you got their first name.
That's a clear. That's a clear deflection of accountability. Oh no, I'm not a sex. My friend is a sex offender. We got a band in Maine.
You know, they call this the elevator pitch. Because you don't have much time to pitch your business or your idea.
Yeah, so you come out with your best stuff immediately.
You know, there's got to be some variation of that, because a lot of times in business you hear about the elevator pitch idea, so it's kind of like a stoplight pitch. Get your best shit out before it turns green.
You hit him with the hook, line, and sinker,
right the fuck away. Or the genre of music. Just that he had a band, it was located in Maine, and they have a new guitarist. He was the old one, was a sex offender.
Yeah, he wasn't like, no, check out my band, here's the name. Here's the link.
The name would be the most important part.
Hey, our guitarist was a sex offender.
In all fairness, he was on at least 3 shots of Jägermeister. He told us.
I would assume a lot more.
A lot more.
Probably.
But you have enough info. You have a lot of info to just start Googling. Just go from there.
Main band sex offender guitarist.
Former guitarist sex offender.
I wonder if that was like a famous musician. We'll never know.
Yeah.
All right, we should probably wrap this up. It's a really good episode.
That band was Aerosmith.
That was Bret Michaels.
Is that Joe Perry? No fucking way.
Holy cow. I hope that they take the Urca.
Yes.
Sure do.